So, I'm having a real hard time today. Thought today would be different. Told myself yesterday today was going to be the day of change, the day I tried to move forward, the day I tried to get back into society and work hard and make money, survive, all that good stuff. But it's so hard. I guess you didn't know, my best friend passed away. Tried to save her life. Very traumatic. Not only was she my best friend, basically I saw her pretty much dying. She made it to the hospital, but she didn't survive. I've been taking that hard. It's been very hard. Losing someone's never easy. When it's somebody very close to you, it's even harder. And when I'm having a hard time, she was the person I turned to, and she was everything to me. She helped me get through everything bad in my life, and she she was a she was an angel on this earth. There's nothing else I can say. I mean, she's just a pure soul. Well, I'm sitting here having a hard time today, and my mind just keeps going to places, and I'm just stifling depression. Like, it's just, I'm wrecked with it. All those years when we reconnected, she helped me get out of that dark spot. I feel like I'm right back there. I lost my house back then. She kept me motivated. She kept me positive. She helped me get out of that situation. At some point, my mom's boyfriend and roommate passed away. She couldn't afford the mortgage by herself. So it's a perfect opportunity for me to move in with her and with my son. And we, for the most part, it's been okay, but it's a tiny house. It's fine. And my kid's close to his friends and within driving distance of school, heck, walking distance really. And that's fine and all. I lost my job basically. Wasn't something I wanted nor expected, but here I am. And I've been doing gig work like Walmart Spark, Amazon Flex, and just struggling to stay alive. And ever since I got this loss, it's been hard for me to get back to work. I'm getting bills paid, but it's still a struggle. I'm gonna force myself to get up tomorrow and work. Today I didn't work. I had it all planned. I was gonna work, but I don't know. Something dragged me back, and I just stayed in bed most of the day and just thought, just I needed another day. It's just disappointing. In a way, I kind of feel like a failure, but I keep trying to teach. She always told me I was never a failure. So just gotta remember what she told me. But I'm 40 years old. I don't have my own house. Thankfully, I have my vehicle now. My last vehicle broke down. So that was great. But anyway, it's rough. I can't get a job. I've applied to many places. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, there's plenty of jobs out there. Yeah, if you're willing to settle for like $7 an hour, which is basically the minimum wage here in Tennessee. Yeah, you can get a job. Sure. You just won't be able to survive. I could do Walmart Spark and I can make decent money, but it's wear and tear on my vehicle. So that would definitely pay more than any of those jobs, even after taxes. Like even after I take taxes out of that income, I'm still making more money than most of these beginner jobs around here. It doesn't even you can't even make good money doing fast food. It's not feasible unless you're in high school and you don't have bills or you don't have a vehicle or don't. That's fine then, but for me, I need to do what I'm doing to survive. And it's hard. And it's hard. So I'm dealing with that, dealing with everything else. The stress of just life. And she was always there when I needed her. If I'm having a hard time today, she'd be the person I'd go to. And she'd welcome me in open arms. I don't have that anymore. I don't really have anybody I can fall on. There are people, yeah, I'm friends with, but nobody quite as good as friends as her. Like someone that's always there. Would drop everything she would do for you. I don't have that kind of friendship anymore. It's sad. Maybe that's my own fault because I haven't really been getting out there because I've just been a hermit. All I've been doing the past years just struggling to survive as a single parent, no help from his mother. Today, we had a conversation about he's upset that he lost his mom, his little brother. They're not in his life anymore. And I never wanted that. She knows where I am. She knows where we are. She knows how to contact us. But she doesn't. Ever since I got custody, she went out of our life, basically. So I don't get support from his mother. It's always me. It's always me providing for my kid. It's always me doing everything by myself. For once, I had somebody in my corner, that was always there for me and willing to help. I don't have that anymore. It sucks. The world's going to shit. The economy is garbage right now. The world's just garbage. It sucks. Cost of living sucks. I would love to just go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of groceries, but I just buy a little bit at a time just to survive because I don't know when I'm going to need that little bit of money for something else, Yeah. And back in the day, like if you fell on these hard times and you couldn't afford groceries, you could just go to the, fast food restaurant or something. Get a little bit of something, so you'd survive the night. You can't even do that now. You go to Taco Bell, Burger King, anything. It's going to cost the same amount of money, if not more, than a sit-down restaurant. Why? Why is this? Corporate greed? Yeah, you're probably right. I think so. It's really frustrating. I'm tired of struggling, guys. I'm just tired of it. I constantly struggle. I wanted today's video to be positive and uplifting. Maybe me posting like a day in the life of me doing cool stuff. Here I am. I'm just here. Like always. Things will change. I know they will. Things will get better. But as of right now, it is very difficult. I basically today just broke down in the living room and just dropped to my knees and cried. I cried. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of being dealt a bad hand in life. Once I just want things to go right. When I had my kid, you know what I told myself? I was like, I'm never letting my boy grow up in poverty. I'm never letting him live the way I did when I was a kid. I want him to have everything and I want to give him everything. And I've done everything I can to try and fulfill that promise. But guys, I'm telling you right now, I feel like I'm not there. I'm doing more than most parents would, obviously. His mom does nothing. So at least there's that, right? I'm trying. Most people wouldn't even do that. Like at all. I told my friend that too. She was having a hard time with her divorce and she said she was a bad parent. I was like, you were not a bad parent. She did everything for that baby and she meal prepped and she did dance parties with her. She always invited her to do crafts. She just did everything. She was always looking out for her little girl. And she still had those thoughts. And I have those thoughts. I think every parent has those thoughts. I know I'm not a bad parent. I question it sometimes, but I try. At least I try. And hopefully soon things will take a turn for the better. But for right now, it is not good. And I just hope if anybody watches this that they pray for me or something. I don't know. Pray for us. Pray that life finally deals us a good hand of cards, because Lord knows I need a job more than anything right now. I need some type of stability. I will say this. I am trying. I'm doing Google certificate. I'm trying to do data analytics, like trying to get the Google certifications and all that stuff. It's free courses online, and I'm starting that because I can't afford college, and I don't work in Amazon anymore. Amazon Flex, yes, but that's not quite the same. That's 1099 work. But when you work at Amazon, you can get your career choice money. Well, funny thing about that, I got my career choice money maybe twice when I worked at Amazon. Never got to use it because every time I applied, the classes were always filled. Maybe it won't work the same for everybody else. Maybe y'all get lucky and y'all get into classes and everything else and everything works out. But it didn't work for me. And I was trying to do data analytics, and sure enough, classes filled. But then I found out, hey, I can just do it for free online. So that's what I started doing. I'm going to get out of this hole one way or another, by God. And I'm going to record myself doing fun stuff in the meantime. But right now, money is so hard, is so tight. Like, I don't know what to do. I want to travel and go on trips. Hell, I was supposed to go on a trip this week with her, my friend. We were going to go, first we're going to go to the mountains. And then I told her that I haven't been to the beach in like, since my kid was born, honestly. I have not, it's been many years. He's 15. Then she got the idea, let's go to the beach. And we were going to do that this week. And it's spring break. And, I would have loved to do that for my kid. I just couldn't afford it. But God bless her. She was going to help us get there. And yeah, I was going to contribute, but at the same point, we could have probably made it there. But I couldn't work this week. I couldn't. I tried. Sometime I'd do a few orders and I'd go home. I'd make a little bit of money. Last night I worked 2 hours and I surprisingly made $70. But I could not. My brain, I can't get it out of my head. I keep thinking about that night. I keep thinking about everything that's happened. I keep thinking that she's not here to talk to, and it just really sucks, guys. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I just need to get out of this house. I'm going to work. I want to get money. I'm going to get a $10 thing of sushi. She loves sushi. And I'm going to eat it in her honor. Tomorrow will be a good day. I'm going to force myself to get out of bed. Force myself to live again. She would want that. She would want that for sure. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I've got to figure out what to do for dinner. But I hope you guys have a great day. And hopefully next video won't be so somber. Anyway, you have a great day.